so I'm going to carry on talking because apparently I've come back to being live now. So I'm busy trying to sort out the internet connection. Hopefully we are now live. It's kind of looking like I'm live. So I'm going to just find myself on, oh, there I am. That was not a good start to a live chat. So welcome everybody. Hello Kate, thank you for joining me. Well, it could just be you and me, Kate, while I'm not getting my internet connection sorted. And Kelly's here. Hi Kelly. Did you watch me not be able to connect to the internet then? And Jeff's here from Brimwood Farm. Hiya. And a Total Chaos Homestead, and Rick Mitchell and Forking Allotments. And Rachel's here. And Joanne is here, and Malcolm and Tara. Hello, welcome. So I'm sorry about that really ropey start to my live chat. I was racing around in the kitchen making hot drinks, and in that time my internet connection decided to just switch itself off. So there you go. That's that's one of those things. And Liz is here, hiya, and Susan's here, and Laura's here. Hello. Okay, so I need to start by saying Happy New Year. Where are we? 5th of January, and yeah, it's been an interesting start to the year already. I've got lots done outside in between the rain and all of that, so that's been good. I've just seen Rue's here, and Amelia and Robert, Kilted Gardeners here, hiya. And today, this is my birthday weekend. So I've got a birthday coming up in the next few days. We don't actually do very much to celebrate my birthday, but you know, it is quite nice to acknowledge the passing of yet another year. I'm just faffing around with the chat box here so that I can see what you're saying a little bit better, rather than looking over there. I can actually be looking up here a bit more. Lucy's here, Out of the Woods is here, hiya. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Robert's saying celebrate all month long. Maybe when I hit one of those ones that's got a 5 or a 0, I might do that. But it's actually just kind of passed without me noticing it, I think, now. Sandra's here, Ellen Mack, and lots of happy birthdays, thank you, and lots of happy New Year's. Hi Sarah, hello Chrissy, thank you for joining us. Glenn's here, hello. Kate's saying I agree, you should celebrate for at least a week. Well, I kind of am in some ways, because I am abandoning Mr. J this week. And I'm heading off on a jolly for 3 days. So I'm heading off to the Oxford Real Farming Conference, funnily enough, in Oxford. So I will be disappearing for 2.5 days. It feels very odd to be leaving for that long. But anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm heading off there. With lots and lots of familiar faces and familiar names there, so you will be there. I'm hoping that Charles Stowding and Steph Hafferty will be there. Maddie Harland from Permaculture magazine will be there, and there's masses and masses of new stuff for me to go and learn, so it will be really exciting. Let's have a look. Brainstorm Acres are here, hello. Lucy, hi. Lorella's here, hi Lorella. And Robert's saying my wife's family tradition is to celebrate all month long. Well, I don't know how much celebrating you can do really, other than going, oh look, I haven't got tea. This is hot chocolate today, which I haven't stirred properly. So hot chocolate day. It is bitterly cold today. Yeah, so Lucy's saying that she's also a January baby. Yes, it's a good time of year. Well, it's a good time of year in some ways. I've got to say, actually, I don't usually celebrate in January, because I do a celebratory thing in June when the weather is nicer and I feel more less grey. When I feel less grey, then we do a bit of a celebration. So I usually go and do something, an event, usually something musical, towards the middle of June. Go to a concert or something like that. Go and sit in the park and listen to music. Hillary's here, hiya. Greta's Garden's here. Joe at Figs, Pigs and Feathers is here. Darlene's Garden's here. Lots of people are here. Brilliant. So tea, Out of the Woods is saying, how's the tea aversion going? Well, once I stopped being ill, my love of tea came back, thankfully. So I am back on tea. I was ill before Christmas and I completely went off tea. But that lasted while I was ill, and luckily my love of tea returned, but I've just had so many cups of tea already today, I'm a bit awash with them. So yeah, that's all good. Helena's here. Hi Helena, here from Finland. Old gardener guy here is also here from Finland. Lots of people from Finland today. Hello. Brainstorm Maker's saying it's 24 here in AZ, Arizona. Now, is that 24 degrees Fahrenheit, in which case it's cold, or is it 24 degrees Celsius, in which case it's jolly warm? So, Kate's saying, see, we've got lots of friends joining us. It's not just you and me. So when I started, I thought it was possibly just me and Kate today. Or Kate and I. Rachel Andy says, hi Liz. Scott's Diesel, hiya. My birthday's just before Burns night. An excuse for haggis, neeps and tatties washed down with a good single malt. Excellent, yes. So lots of people are saying it's pretty cold where they are. Steve at Digwell Green Fingers has popped in. Okay, so what's he cooking? Because Steve is always cooking something wonderful. Macaroni cheese. Yeah, I'm not a huge macaroni fan. Anybody else love macaroni cheese? What sort of cheese have you put on it, Steve? So, Forking Allotment says it's 10 degrees Celsius in South Yorkshire. Do you know, I think that's a bit warmer than it is here. I have a feeling when I looked earlier on, it was saying something like 6, feels like 2, which was a bit chilly. Marilene's here, and if I've said your name wrong, I'm really sorry. Darlene's here, Linda, Joe and Scotch Crofter, hello. Now, how is your new croft? Are you all moved in and settled in? Did you have a fabulous first Christmas in your new croft? Tell all. And Tony Stevens is here. Sorry, look, I'm clutching myself because I'm cold. I'm alternating between hot and cold today. Too hot with a fleece on, and too cold with it off. So we'll just have to do the on and off thing all day. Greta's Garden is saying she's getting 40 centimetres of snow. Wow. Cool. That's horrible. That's cold, cold, cold. Eileen's here from Idaho. Hello, Eileen. And Malcolm's saying it's 10 degrees C in the southeast. Jen's Allotment is here. Hello. Ruth's saying my internet's being a pain, but I think I'm okay now. Bro, my internet decided it would just switch off when as soon as I went live, so I had to sit there and hit the buttons like a fool for the first few minutes. Busy saying, oh, it's not working, it's not working. So actually, if it was working when that happened, then I must have looked particularly daft. So Scotch Crofter is saying, we're mostly moved in, had an excellent first Christmas, just trying to decide to get on with next. Get your first batches of wine on to brew, I would have said, because that's going to take a few months. So carry on reading. So we're sort of saying, Tony's saying, if you added up all the snow I've seen in my life, it wouldn't add up to 40 centimetres. Really? You must be young. No, I know how old you are. We've had, I would have said we've had quite a few winters where it's been fairly snowy. So, and Laura's saying the rain has stopped, but the wind has arrived in Maryland. Because of the time of day that this is going out, we are unlikely to be joined by any of our Australian friends. But they may watch this back again on the replay, in which case I just want to say one more time, our thoughts are absolutely with you, and the fairly horrendous, not even fairly, the horrendous bushfires that are happening. So I know we can't do anything to help. Actually we can. There is something we can do to help. We can make some donations to the organisations that are out there rescuing wildlife, rescuing people and fighting fires. So that's the one thing that we can do from this side of the world. But there you go, just to let you know, I do keep thinking of you. So, right, let's have a quick catch up. I was watching, who was I watching yesterday? Blake at Daddy Curb's homesteading. Is it adventure or story or whichever it is? I was watching Daddy Curbs, and every time he stops to read, he says, awkward pause or awkward silence. I can just carry on blithering in a fairly nonsensical way while I'm trying to catch up with what people have written, or maybe not, but you know. Not just about ducks is here. Hello, and Rachel. Hello, thank you. Thank you for joining us. So Steve is saying, hi Irene and Henry. So I want to know, who are Irene and Henry? Are not just about ducks, Irene and Henry, because I'm being nosy now. So little bits of news. Last weekend we disappeared for 24 hours together, maybe 25 hours. It's the first time that we have left this place overnight since we moved in. There's always been one of us here. So we left it in the capable hands of our next door neighbours, who did put the animals to bed for us and got them up in the morning and fed them. And we went off, we went to Erica's wedding. So Erica, if you're not familiar with her channel, she is Erica's Little Welsh Garden. Erica and I have become really good friends, really firm friends, and so we went off to her wedding last weekend, which was just delightful. It was lovely, and it was an absolute privilege to be a part of her day. I know some of you have seen some of the photographs. I put a few photos that I took. I as best I could, I filmed her wedding, and I've sent her that video that I made, so she's got that. But I did grab a few stills from it and I posted them onto her Facebook page, so that I know a few of you have seen those, and she did look absolutely beautiful. She looked radiant, and lots of people are saying they're lovely photos. So they weren't actually, you know, like clicky photos. They were just lifted from the video that I took, and at some point she may share some of that, but you know, alternatively it's a private event, and she might choose to keep the video just for herself. So Ruth's saying, how fabulous, I love watching your and Erica's collaboration videos. Yeah, Erica and I just get each other. We're a generation apart, but we giggle at the same things. And we've got quite a good way of, I was about to say pressing each other's buttons, but that sounds like we're making each other cross. Just saying the right thing for the other one falls apart laughing. And I like friendships like that. So let's have a quick read. Dawn's saying, sorry I can't join you today, in the pub having a coffee before going for a walk. Brilliant. Thank you for letting me know, Dawn. Darlene's saying she's leaving for church in a few minutes, so popping out. Just wanted to say hi. Well, thank you for dropping in. That was really kind of you. So the first thing ticked off my list. The next thing to say is, woohoo, The channel has just overnight reached 23,000 subscribers. I'm speechless. Is not quite, obviously I'm still talking, so I'm not entirely speechless. But I'm humbled. So thank you to everybody who has subscribed. It's been amazing. And it's really flattering that people are obviously enjoying the channel enough to want to come back again and look at other videos. So thank you. Yellow Labrador has just joined us. Hello. And slave number 3 billion is moving to Ireland this year and buying 2 acres, living off grid. Excellent. How exciting. That's probably exciting too. Ruse saying, woo, that's fabulous. So that's my first bit of good news. And while I'm talking about the channel, so a couple of other things. Can I just say thank you to the moderators who, at the drop of a hat, because I'm being a bit chaotic about when or not I'm doing live chats. It's winter and I'm just going with the flow. But thank you so much for moderating and enabling this live stream to go hopefully without too much of a hiccup. That your help is really much appreciated, because it just means that I don't have to get too sidetracked with what's going on, and I know that you're keeping things going and ticking over. Thank you. Frank's here. Hiya, Frank. And did I see someone else? Julie's here from Queensland in Australia. And the Neil's Homestead's here. Hiya, hiya. So that was the one thing I wanted to say, or even the two of the things I want to say. And then I entitled this channel announcement, good news. YouTube have invited me to set up a community club. Ta-da! So I've done that, and you can now join the Byther Farm Community Club. Very similar to what happens on Patreon. So I post extra articles, extra videos. There is a link through to hidden pages on my website that will give you all sorts of extra information. And you will now notice, so if you're watching on a laptop, if you look just below the screen, you'll see there's a button that says join. There's also in the information box below the video, there's also a link to send you to a little video that tells you a bit more about it. So that's happened. That's happened, and it's an ongoing thing. Which is really exciting. And I also want to say thank you to somebody called Claire, who has been the very first person to join the Byther Farm Community Club. That happened today. So thank you, Claire, and welcome. That was I am really excited about that. That's really nice. So thank you to all our patrons at Patreon, and now the supporters and members of the community club. So I'm really pleased about that. So that was that thing. I have a list. I've got a list of a lot of things, but none of them are long-winded, so we can just go through really quickly. In fact, we might be halfway through this already, so it's going to be a short. It's going to be a short live chat. So I might ask you, has there been something that you have received as a gift over the winter festivities, depending on what you celebrate, but has there been one specific gift that has been really special for you, and if so, what is it? So I will wait. I will pause for a few moments while you put some answers up there. And Clarissa's here. Hello. And Mead Family Farm have joined us. Hello. Thank you to everybody saying congratulations. That's really lovely. So, and Sarah is saying, and she finally has received her first Byther Farm newsletter. She thinks she must have unsubscribed because she hasn't had one before. That would be, Sarah, because it's the first one I've sent out. So yesterday I got my first newsletter, Byther Farm newsletter, sent out, and those will be, in theory, monthly. In theory. We'll see how we get on. I have promised I will not bombard people with emails and marketing stuff, and I absolutely mean I'm not going to do that. It's just like, if I have something to say, I will send out a newsletter, but I'm not necessarily just going to churn them out for no good reason. I sign up to plenty of newsletters and unsubscribe really quickly because I just get bombarded with stuff. So let's have a look and see. Robert says, so over the Christmas festivities, he got a gift card to Baker Creek Seeds. Nice. Let's have a look. Tony said, my gift was being able to spend some time with the kids. I love their unfiltered joy. Nice. Oh, it's going too quickly now. I'm going to scroll back up. Clarice said her goddaughters had a baby. That's beautiful. That's a really nice thing to have. Rachel's saying my son bought me a foraging book. Brilliant. Malcolm got some money for his polytunnel cover. Nice. Greta's garden had handmade, burned and painted a wooden seed box with Greta's garden burned on the top. That's lovely. Lizzie's had to go. Thank you for joining us, Lizzie. Yeah, so spending time with our families, it's all been good. Forking a lot and got some psychology books for Christmas in preparation for my degree, which I hope to start in February. Fabulous. Hilary says, my daughter gave me a tea infuser so I can use dried herbs I collect in the summer. Yum. Not just fat ducks, a GoPro Hero 7 and a new Fitbit. Brilliant. What great gifts. MSKC Cook. I must learn your first name because I can't say all of that all the time. I received seeds and a starter warming mat. Brilliant. Started my first tray of broccoli microgreens in the basement yesterday. Yes. Scott's Crofter got a wildlife camera. Ooh. So is that one that is like, is that a night vision one, or is that one that you set up and it records while you're not there? Brainstorm Acres, we gave ourselves new seed trays. Nice. And our daughter gave us a mail-in soil test kit. Lovely. Sean's here. Hi, Sean. Champagne Twist is here. Hi. Listen, if you have joined us, because there's 80 people here right now, there's only 27 thumbs ups, which would imply an awful lot of you are not enjoying this, or you just haven't got to the thumbs up button yet. Subtle hint. Oh, it wasn't subtle at all, was it? But if I haven't said hello to you, it's not because I'm being rude. It's because I've just missed your name going past as the chat is going really quite quickly. So I'm sorry if I haven't said hello to you. And I saw somebody's green dream. Hello. I'm sorry, I missed the first bit there. Sorry. Hillary's heading out for a walk and we'll catch up later. So thank you, Jeff. Me Family Farm got a Tennessee walking horse. First horse I've had in years. Her name is Stargirl. So is that like a real horse? Oh, I'm about to say with 4 legs, but I mean a real one as opposed to a wooden horse or a hobby horse or anything. And Amy's here. Hiya. And Danny's Little Barn Farm's here. Hello, hello. Okay, so Danny's saying, what good news did I miss? Okay, So I'll do a quick run through the good news again. The channel has now hit 23,000 subscribers. Did that overnight. Yes. It's my birthday week. Yes. And YouTube have invited me to set up a community club, a membership scheme. So yes, I've done that as well. And the first supporter has joined that. So yes, loads of good news, lots of things. And the other thing is that this week I'm abandoning Mr. J for 3 days, and I'm heading off to Oxford to the Oxford Real Farming Conference. So those are my good news bits. Laura's saying she bought herself a new large toaster oven. Nice. I'm now reading. Yeah, I'm still waiting to find out if that was a real horse. And I might have missed that bit of conversation, so I think it must have been. Gone Potty Gardening and Homestead is here. Hiya. I know I've missed people. I'm so sorry when I've missed people chatting. So, okay, so Casey, thank you for letting me know. Now your name on YouTube makes a lot of sense, because I can see the Casey there. That all reminds me. That will remind me. And it's a real horse. Amazing. Wow. That's amazing. Sorry, I am now reading. I'm catching up to see what else I might have missed. Oh, we did that. All right, let's have a look. Where have we got to? What sort of, oh, do you know, it says to me that it is 2:30, which means that we have got to halfway. And Michelle's joined us. Hi, Michelle. Good time to join, Michelle, because and Nairi's saying what's in Oxford. So it's the Oxford Real Farming Conference that I'm going to. It's halfway through the live chat. Do we think it's that time? I think it is. I think it is time for a halfway giveaway. Kate, are you okay to do the honours for us again? I'll just wait and check that Kate's okay with that. And then I want to tell you what it is that I'm going to give away. And I also need to tell you how to. Thank you, Kate. If you could open a spreadsheet, that'd be brilliant. So I have been I'm lacking in words. I've very kindly been sent some calendars by my friend Alison, who is the artist of Alison's Animals. And she sent me some calendars. These are the 2020 calendars, so you know they're not useless. They're not last year's. They're for this year. And so they have each month has got a design from some of her most well-known designs. So to make it really simple, this is a halfway giveaway. If you would like to be in with a chance for me to send you one of these, I'll do the quick obvious thing. This has got nothing to do with YouTube. We're not associated with YouTube in any way in terms of this giveaway. But if you would like to have your name put into the spreadsheet, you've got 7 minutes to write halfway giveaway. And I'll have a slurp of tea. And Little Mountain Lifers here, hiya. And the Welsh Gardeners join us. Hello, hiya, how are you? So yeah, excellent. Oh good, here come the halfway giveaways, hooray. So I'll carry on showing you some of the pictures while we're doing that. That one says, as a newspaper headline reads, has a hosepipe ban, and the dog says, quick to the compost. So I guess so it can go, oh, no, even better than that, quick to the cow pats. It's funnier if you read it right. And there's one about puppy training. And then it's got, you know, your month bit for filling in stuff down below. So Alison is an incredibly gifted artist. She's probably one of the UK's most well-known animal cartoon artists. And I'm really fortunate to count her as a friend. And so let's have a look, because there's 1 month here. There we go, July. There is a bit of a story. Look at this. There is a bit of a story behind this. When Alison came to visit me one day, and there is a video of our conversation. We were talking about her alpacas and how so many people think that they are llamas. And I said, oh, what you need is you need a something, a pendant or something around their neck with an A on it for alpaca. And we were talking a bit like the Beastie Boys used to wear those great big signs and like a VW symbol on the front of them. Anyway, so we had that conversation, and then lo and behold, she went off and produced this lovely alpaca, complete with the A on this one here, A on his neckline. So it was really nice to have such a personal card. Those cards are all available, but really nice that she did that, inspired by our conversation. So there we go. So Robert's going to pop off now. Talk to you later. Bye. Elizabeth joined us. Hello. Oh, you may have joined us earlier on, but I've only just spotted your name there. And Waden and Julie and Sam's Allotment Diary. Hiya. Let's have a little look. And Becky's here. Hiya, Becky. Here from the Netherlands. No, you're not too late. But if you want to join in with today's giveaway, you need to write halfway giveaway. And Kate, bless her, will put it all together in a spreadsheet. She is an absolute star. I've tried doing this myself and I just tie myself up in knots, so I'm really pleased when somebody else can do that. So Elizabeth's saying I'm buffering today. Yes, yes, there's a lot of buffering at the beginning, and it may well still be buffering because it's really windy here, so I'm just assuming that our internet connection is fairly poor. Books and Pieces have joined us. Hello, how are you? Just got here watching from the treadmill at the gym. Oh, good girl. Excellent. So let's have a look. I've got people singing happy birthday to me. Thank you. So yeah, so it's not actually today, but it is in the next few days. And I will be, do you know what? For my birthday, I'll actually be doing exactly what I normally do. So I'm doing the chickens, the ducks and the garden. So, oh, Forking Allotment said, had a chest infection over Christmas. Oh dear, that's not so good. So, Tony Stevens is saying that Kate is the queen of moderators, and absolutely. I aspire to be as good a moderator when I'm moderating for other channels as Kate is. How are we doing for time? I think we're almost there in terms of time. And Cormac's here from Bangor. Hello. Oh, it's Bangor, Northern Ireland. I was thinking it was Bangor, Wales for a minute. Hello. Michelle saying, has your egg situation improved? Are you still not getting any eggs? Well, we are now getting of 19 laying chickens. We are now getting 1.5 eggs a day. So we're getting 2 one day and 1 the next. But I think that's mainly because our girls are mostly older. Most of them are now 3 years old or more. And so I'm just going to have to plug in my phone. There we go. Yeah, so most of them are 3 years old or more, so their laying has slowed down completely. Albany Mountain Homestead is here. Hello. Jen's saying, Liz, do you have any courses coming up in the springtime? Yes, I do. So I've got one for setting up a soft fruit garden. That's happening in February. And there will be another low-cost kitchen gardening course with Hugh, but here. And we are going to confirm the date of that in the next couple of weeks. So we're going to have a bit of a chat about it this week and we'll confirm the date. But if you have a look on my website, which is www.bytherfarm.co.uk, there is a section there called courses, and you will find the information there. Mama's in the Gardens here. Hello. And I think we are almost at that point. So if there are anybody who's just joined us who wants to join in with the halfway giveaway for today, which is one of these calendars, you need to write halfway giveaway, and you've got about 30 seconds in which to do that. Kate's saying 1.5 eggs a day. Yes, because 2 one day and 1 the next. And okay, so a few questions starting to come in now. Let's have a look. How is your hedgehog, by the way? Right, we will come back to the hedgehog. Kate, let's close that giveaway now, if that's all right with you. So we'll close that, and when you're ready, if you could, actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to ask. Kate, could you not close your spreadsheet once you've given me the name of the winner, please? So when you're ready, Kate, let's have the name of the recipient of a calendar. Do we do a drum roll? I can't do that. I can't do the drum roll bit. I'm sure Kate will tell me in due course. So you just have a little pause. Okay. The winner for the first drawing is Steve Digwell Greenfingers. Yay! Fantastic. That hasn't got very far to go. Steve lives in not too far away land. I'm just writing your name down on a piece of paper and sticking it onto the calendar. No, not like sticking. There we go. Ta-da. And the reason that I said to Kate, would she like to leave her spreadsheet open, is that in another 3 or 4 minutes, 4 minutes, I'm going by my clock here, in another 4 minutes, I'm going to give another one away. Yay! So you don't need to re-enter the spreadsheet is already open. So if you haven't yet written halfway giveaway, do feel free to add your name to that. Please don't confuse things by writing it again, so because otherwise it will just get way too confusing. So let's have a little look back. So Bright Purple Viking has joined us. Hello. G Cooks is here. Hello. To the Netherlands. Happy New Year from the Netherlands. Sorry, I can't say your name. I'm being less than bright. Becky saying, why do you grow ducks? So we have ducks for 3 reasons. Duck eggs, for their amazing ability to clear slugs and snails in the garden, and when they have got elderly, they then also become food as well. So they lead a nice good life here, and well, I hope they lead nice. They seem very happy. They seem to be pretty healthy and happy. So so those are our reasons. Let's have a look. So I'm catching up very slowly on the conversation here. Daffodils and tulips are here. Hello. Emotional gardeners here. Hiya. Fourth reason, entertainment value. Love the ducks. Yeah, they are. They're just cheerful little souls. They are. They are good fun. Yes. So not just about the ducks saying, are your ducks laying yet? One of the girls hasn't stopped laying all winter, and the older girls, because they are much older, we've had them for 3 years, and they were old girls when they came to us. So even at the height of egg laying season last spring, of the 8 girls that we had, we would only have maximum we get would be 4 eggs a day. So you know, they aren't there for vast number of eggs, but we are getting some. And in fact, yesterday one of the chickens, one of them, stand up and wander around, one of the chickens laid us a beautiful colour egg. So I think she's just she's getting back to her deep egg colour, but I'm going to put that back, because if I put it on the table I'm going to drop it. So let's have a look. Kate's saying, I really want the ducks this coming spring. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Chrissy. And Anne's here. Ducks are fun, but not the smartest. One got stuck in a water bucket yesterday. Yes, they're not always so terribly smart. I do think it's quite cute. They do look very cute when they're in a water bucket, but not necessarily the smartest things to do. Mead Family Farm saying, as a gorgeous egg, what type is it? So it's some sort of Moran. So it's either going to be our cuckoo Moran, but I think this looks a bit dark for our cuckoo Moran. So I just think it's a copper black Moran. So it's got black feathers with golden coppery feathers on its neck. And Kate's saying, I used to get eggs from my supplier that were that colour, and they were chicken eggs. So yeah, so those are the chicken eggs. The duck eggs obviously are white and considerably larger. Oh, I say they're considerably larger. It's still quite a young girl who's laying those eggs, so they're not as big as they could be. So Ruth's saying, ducks can't possibly be as stupid as sheep. Oh, poor sheep. So Tony says the pigment there is drawn from bodily reserves, so lightened during the season. Wow, I didn't realise that. I didn't realise they lightened. Laura's saying, I love my one duck that's in with the chickens. I'd like to add another, but I'm not sure about the chickens picking on it, or even the other duck, and that's the danger when you just put one animal in with a whole bunch at the same time. Becky's saying, do they does a duck lay every day? I think it very much depends on how old they are, what they're eating, etc., etc. So I think that's certainly my girls don't when it's too hot or too cold or it's too dark or there's a D in the day. So Yellow Labrador saying to find Khaki Campbell's most productive. Yes, I've heard Khaki Campbell's the most productive. The eggs are very small though in comparison to the Aylesburys, and that was I think the thing that really surprised us was when we found how small the Khaki Campbell duck eggs were, because we've been used to great big eggs. So did I just so Becky's just saying, yeah, they're fussy layers, yeah. So Kate's saying, we got oh yes, and I've let the time by, haven't I? Okay, so Kate, if you are ready, would you draw another name for this, please? And can I just remind everybody that this live stream is not it's not a space for self-promotion. I will, before the end of the live chat, let people do a bit of self-promotion, but right now this is about giving some stuff away. So hopefully Kate is going to tell us the name of who else I'm sending a calendar to. It's Forking Allotment, who I think has just disappeared now. Oh no, you haven't. Forking Allotment, brilliant. You'll need to get in touch with me and send me an address to post it to. Please do not do that in a public space, so not on a comment on Facebook or YouTube. Do it via a message, but you can contact me via YouTube. Can you send me a message via YouTube anymore? Yes, I think you can. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, on my website, and on LinkedIn. I think there's lots of ways to get hold of me. So to drop me an email or a direct message, and let me know where I'm sending that to. Likewise, I'll get in touch with Steve, because I don't think Steve's still here. Steve, are you still around? I don't think you are. I think he's headed off for his macaroni cheese. So and who did I see had just arrived? Somebody said, hello, I've just got here. Let's have a little look. Steffi, hiya. Sorry, I'm now reading. I'm now just reading. So okay, so Kate was saying that that's still going to stay open until the end. Well, that's kind of cool. Kate, do you want to give me another name? So Mead Family Farm is saying, I didn't realise there was a Facebook page for this channel. So there are two things on Facebook. There is the Byther Farm Facebook page, and there is also Friends of Liz Zorab _Byther Farm, and that's a Facebook group in which lots of people share discussion and hints and tips, and are generally wonderfully supportive beings. And if you want to join the Facebook group, you will need to answer the 3 questions that I ask. There are a couple of myself and a couple of people who do the admin for that group, and if you don't answer the 3 questions, your request just gets deleted until next time you answer the 3. And Kate has just said the winner of the 3rd drawing is Elizabeth Carol Hodgson. Brilliant. Oh, I'm enjoying this. This is excellent. I'm writing your name down. So, Elizabeth, you will need to get in touch with me via email or direct message on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube or LinkedIn. There must be other ways to contact me. I bet there's loads. But we will, that's got your name on it. So congratulations, that will be coming to you before too long. So Rue's saying she was so happy when they got a polytunnel. Yes, so it is a game changer. It's absolutely wonderful. It is indeed. Tracy's just joined us. Hi Tracy, I think you're joining us from Belgium. And Nick's here. So Tracy and Nick, we've been doing a halfway giveaway which started 25 minutes ago or thereabouts. If you wanted to join in, you would have to write halfway giveaway. And anybody else who hasn't already done that, if you wanted to just have your name on that list, and you, Andrew, hello. If you want to have your name on the spreadsheet that is open for our halfway giveaway, which started 25 minutes ago, you need to write halfway giveaway. And so far I have given away, I'll show you one more time. It's a calendar. It's a calendar given to me by my friend Alison of Alison's Animals, and Alison is an absolutely brilliant artist. And I went into a long story about where is it? This picture here, there with the alpacas in it, because that was inspired by a conversation she had with me when she came to visit. And it was, I'll tell you what I will do is I will, after this live chat's over, I will add the link to that video when Alison came to visit and we talked about the alpacas. I'll add that into the information section underneath this live chat so you can see how that happened. So Donna's here. Hiya, Donna. And yeah, and then you can actually see how that conversation went about and how Alison ended up doing that particular design with the alpacas in it. So, Kate, it is 4 minutes to the hour. I am going to be pretty good, I think, ish. I'm going to be fairly good about my timing. Oh no, actually it says 6 minutes up there. Depends which one we go. Anyway, Kate, for one last time, because I really do only have one of these left without a name on it. Could you select one more name using your random selector thingy, and we'll be, so that's 34 in the drawing, and Kate will let me know in a moment. Sorry Kate, this has been really really hard work for you today. Right, we're pausing. Becky's saying me or meme. I think it's me. Laura at Green Raven, absolutely fantastic. Congratulations. So I don't have any more calendars. Oh, do you know what? I'm here. You all fell over. That was very dramatic. So I am still here. I didn't move. So that's the last one. Wow, there you go. Did you enjoy inspecting the ceiling there, which hasn't been cleaned for some time? I've done the one over there, but I haven't done this one, so whoops. Yes, yeah, we don't often see the skylight because there's usually a brolly over it to stop the light pouring in too much. Kate, thank you so much for doing all that spreadsheet stuff today. That was absolutely amazing. Thank you. And then thank you obviously to Alison, who will see this back on the replay. So thank you to Alison for the gift of those calendars to give away. Kate's saying, do you want a list of the winners? No, I'm okay, thank you, Kate. I have put names, I've stuck names onto all of them, so I know which one's going to which. So it is that time of day where I'm going to start heading off. So yeah, people are saying thank you, Kate. Kate's saying she's not showing why her computer's posting everything twice. I don't know. I thought you were just being very friendly. I have no idea why it's doing it twice either, but there we go. Right, so I am going to head off. Thank you so much for joining me today. There won't be a live chat next week. I don't know how often I'm going to do live chats while I'm still in winter mode. It might be better for me to wait a little bit until I'm more heading towards spring, but we shall see. But thank you so much for joining me for the last hour. I'm really sorry that I'm really sorry, Kate, that your computer's having a funny moment. I'm sorry that you all got to see the skylight, but thank you so much for joining me. And so wherever you are in the world and whatever you've got planned for the rest of the day, I hope it's a good one. And I also hope you'll join me in a video before very long. Bye.